Hey there, Mr. Obama, Mr. President. In conservative circles, called the Anointed One, I have a question for you. When did you ever think Keynesian economics would go and increase our economy? When did you think that government was the answer to why companies open up business here and do business for our economy? Have you lost your mind, dear sir? As I'm going through and studying, I ask you one word, Mr. Obama. Am I going to have any place to find a job when I finish my schooling in 2014, when I graduate with my bachelor's degree? Am I going to have any place to go to receive a living wage to take care of my family? Sir, are you going to allow the workers of this country to get back into the Gulf and start drilling for oil? You talk about energy independence, but I just don't see it, sir. So, I want to know what you're going to do, sir, because really right now you're really letting us down. You're not doing the things a leader should be doing, Mr. Obama. Sir, you're supposedly one of the smartest men in this country, but why can't you listen to people that are quite a bit smarter than you and been in the place of business? Better yet, I have a question, Mr. Obama. Why is there nobody in your cabinet even who's actually held a job of a CEO in that? Maybe you could clue me in on that. Who understands how actual economics works? That's you know the socialist thing. It just ain't working for me. You know what I mean? It just ain't working for me. This Keynesian economics where you go and you do what you're doing, trying to regulate stuff. It doesn't work for me. This EPA and all these environmentalist wackos that you're trying to, go and allow to destroy our economy. It just doesn't work for me, sir. So I've got a pointed question for you, sir. When are you going to get smart and do the right thing instead of the wrong thing, sir? Please, Mr. Obama, do the right thing before we have no jobs to go to pay the rent, to pay the increased electrical bills that the electric company is sending us because of lack of regulation in that. You know what? I'd like to see you pay a $600 light bill or a $500 light bill because some environmentalist thought it was better to go and charge you a different rate during different times of the day, not on actual consumption, but on just a thought of what they should rate the electricity at that particular part of the day. You know what, Mr. Obama? I don't think you have ever had to make a payroll. I haven't had to make a payroll. But I've got creditors that I've said, hey, I'm going to pay you, that because of your policies, I can't pay right now. Because you messed some stuff up. And Mr. Obama, we've lost, like some estimate, over 2 million jobs, and they won't come back. Why is that? You've got me scratching my head, Mr. Obama. When are you going to allow these people that work on these oil platforms to come back into the Gulf to go in so we can have energy independence. Huh? When's that going to happen? Or are you going to keep letting gas get up $3, $4, $5 a gallon until I can't even afford to drive to school to my classes, which y'all are telling me, which you people in the government are telling me I need to take in order to get a better job to be able to support my family with the physical disabilities I've got? Tell me that, Mr. Obama. Mr. Barack Hussein Obama. How am I supposed to take care of my family when there are no jobs to find? Or jobs that pay well enough to take care of a family of four? You know, I think you somewhere along the line you thought there was a great utopia, and you're wrong, sir. This wanting to rob from the rich, take from the rich and give to the poor. You can't do that, sir. Who's going to pay my salary? Unless there's innovators out there. You're penalizing innovation, sir. And you've really lost, all these people that you supposedly had hope and change that you were bringing. I see a whole lot of broken promises and a whole lot of a man who tries to bring himself out to be intelligent, but is really just a big idiot. Because you know what, sir? It isn't intelligent people like you that get things done. It's intelligent people like me and people like friends of mine who own their own businesses, who innovate, who take a look at a product and say, I can not only make that product, but I can make that product better. So, Mr. Obama, are you going to get out of the way? Are you going to get out of the damn way where I can go ahead and innovate and not be taxed to death? Where I can innovate, take care of my family, pay my bills, and be able to be successful at what I do, whether I do well or whether I fail. That's my place. It's not your place to tell the ones that are innovating and being successful, well, you need to be a little less successful so this other one can get into the game. That's not your place. Oh, and while you're at it, Mr. Obama, get rid of this healthcare crap. You've just opened a whole Pandora's box that you have no clue how it's going to end. You come in here, you try to make this nice big utopia for you and for your supposed people, but all you've done is gone to make a big freaking mess. It's like walking out in my lawn and some dogs crapped in my lawn. That's about what Obamacare is. A big lump of crap in my lawn that I go out to go rake my lawn and I step in. So, sir, start screwing your head on right. Get a clue. Start allowing them to drill back in the Gulf before we've got $4 a gallon oil. Or $4 a gallon gas. Oh yeah, I forgot. You just tax people so you can pay for it. But you know what? Some people have to go out and work for it, sir. Maybe you ought to learn actual economics. Mr. Obama, correct yourself before you wreck yourself and wreck America with you. So, with that, I say, I bid you farewell. Bye.